big, as you said, special interests that don't necessarily want things like GMO labeling, or they don't want communities fighting to keep their water public. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of issues. If you go to foodandwaterwatch.org, you'll see, oh my gosh, there's just so much going on here. But I just encourage you to sign up to our email list so that you can kind of, stay involved. You take actions off of our list, sign petitions, and if anybody that wants to get more involved, we have, a volunteer page if people want to learn more.
It is so easy, especially if you're watching the news, to feel so overwhelmed that you are powerless. And it is so exciting to hear that organizations like Food and Water Watch is out there, and that you can so easily take part and be empowered and to join them in making a difference in safety, health, in food and clean water, and to protect our natural resources, which includes you. What do you think, Darcey?
Yeah, I mean, it's really important that people raise their voice, contact their congressmen, go to local, city hall meetings of issues you care about, and speak up.
Mm-hmm. And also, even small things, what we can do is speak up and learn how to be vocal, not aggressive, but be vocal. Assertive I guess is a good word.
Yeah, and it's interesting you brought that up because, there are a lot of organizations that talk about the importance of consumer choice. And, we kind of build on that. I mean, consumer choice is important, but it's not really going to change the system. We need people to become politically engaged. So while it's great if you shop at a farmer's market, and we encourage that, it's great to support local farmers, you can also get involved in writing to Congress about, supporting legislation to help, or to support regulations to support farmers in the marketplace. And, there are just a handful, for example, of companies that control all of our meat production. And livestock farmers are strapped, and they're really hamstrung by this basically monopoly over food production. And, while it's great that you can shop at a local farmer market and maybe source locally produced meat, it's not going to change the system to the level that we need. So we need people to get involved in, making sure that our regulations are supportive of a system that really helps farmers in the community and also benefits consumers. Okay. So while it's great that you make personal choices every day, Food and Water Watch is also about getting people politically engaged and changing policy.
Wow. So Darcey is asking you to step up, listeners. So cool. All right. So we can do that, foodandwaterwatch.org. And we're coming up to the end of today's program. And Darcey, you know what's coming up, don't you?
I have a feeling,
okay,
but maybe you could enlighten me.
What is your bottom line message that you would like to deliver to humanity?
Well, I think, for me personally, it's sort of what we talked about in the beginning, just to stay informed, to be a critical thinker, look behind the headlines, think for yourself in terms of the issues, and seek out information that you trust and that, resonates with you. And, just be a little skeptical, but not jaded. Use your skepticism to learn about, what is going on behind the headlines. And, at the end of the day, it's about believing that we can change the things that are not fair, that are not just, and becoming politically engaged as well.
Okay, listeners. Look behind the headlines. Look behind the headlines, all right? And believe you are the change. What a bottom line message. That's cool and challenging.
Yeah, well, I've worked, like I said, I've worked in communications and with media in my whole career, and, you learn that, you learn what makes news and what goes into a news story, and it's good to look beyond that and to just educate yourself about the issues beyond the headlines.
Darcey Rakestraw, thank you for joining us on the Morning Edition on Authenticity Radio.
Thank you for having me. And again, people can go to foodandwaterwatch.org if they want to learn more.
And will you join us again in the future?
Sure, absolutely.
And this is Slade Suter. Until next time, be authentic, be true, look behind the headlines, and be free.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people.
Who are these people?
Authenticity Radio. Stimulating and transparent. Real people and real authentic talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get real.
What are you prepared to do?
Guys, I'm bringing the party to you.
Slade Suter Live.